hold on, because it's the moment. It's the moment you've waited for. Everyone's been waiting for, even though I'm the only one that's actually known about it.
You're
until
excited.
right now. This is where we debut our new segment, our first segment for the new show, the new podcast.
I don't actually know what the segment is, though.
No,
So
but
can you fill me in
I'm
on
pretty
it?
confident that you will appreciate it, because it's very in keeping with the things we talk about, as I said off the top. Now, Tim, this segment is called Tim and Dan's Rulebook.
Probably needs an opener, which we don't have the resources.
Well, we don't have the resources.
to create, but
I don't have the time. You don't have the time. And
Can we do one off?
so we just want to make one up.
Yeah. It's time for
Tim and Dan's Rulebook.
Dun, 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 dun,
The
dun,
Rulebook
dun,
by
dun,
Tim and
dun,
Dan,
dun, dun,
with
dun,
all
dun,
your
dun,
rules.
dun, 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 dun. Cool. I reckon that's
I think that's pretty good.
pretty good. So today you're putting in rule number 1.
Yep.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, so rule 1, and I get it, you probably don't have one because you didn't know about the segment. It didn't give you
No,
any
I
warning.
don't.
But in the future, the idea is we get our rules out here, because you and I are very rule heavy in this show.
Always bring in
Everyone
rules.
goes, God, you guys have a lot of rules. So we thought, let's contain the rules. Let's put them into book form.
Rules for life and society.
Yeah, rules for all of you out there. All right.
Yeah.
So my first one, just to break in the new segment, Tim, I think that within as a society, we should probably have copyright of our own stories. Now,
Okay.
that sounds a little bit vague, bit
Okay,
confusing.
explain.
But what I mean is, so do you ever have a story of your own, and you tell someone, and they go, "God, that's a great story," and they get excited about it, but then you hear that they've been telling the story,
Yes. Oh, yeah.
and you know what? The issue I have with it is that people can do a bad job of your story.
They never tell it quite the same, Dan, because
No.
they didn't go through the experience.
And there's a reason why the first time they heard the story, they loved it so much.
Yeah.
Because the storytelling. The storytelling's
Yes.
king.
The
isn't
pauses.
it?
The dramatic pauses.
Yes, we all know it.
The
my
smells.
mum's horrible.
The descriptions. The descriptive words. Continue.
Mum's horrible with it, mate. She is, because
Yeah.
she will go, "Oh, you won't believe what happened to Daniel. Did you hear? He was out." And she launches into a story. And then I overhear it and I go, "Oh,
Yeah.
God, she's butchered it." There's nothing quite as painful as seeing people that are hearing your story lose interest. And you know that they shouldn't be.
So because the person has hijacked your story, they're not telling it right,
Absolutely.
they're losing the audience, and
Yep.
you're sitting there going, geez, they'd be captivated if I was
Yeah,
telling
if
it.
this was done its justice that it
Right.
deserves, this would be going a lot better. So my rule that I want to lay out right now into the rule book, the first one, christening the book, is from now on, I should be able to walk up to somebody that's telling one of my own stories and say, "Oh, sorry, actually got a copyright on that one.
Yeah, right.
I'm going to have to ask you to stop. Anyone that does want to hear the end of that, more than welcome. Come over, talk to me afterwards.
Okay.
We'll go over it.
Great.
But for now, this has to end. I
Great.
also think we need to address it here, because that person shouldn't be seen as a dick.
Yeah, okay.
You know,
Great.
we're not the bad guy for saying it. It's just fact.
I have a question.
Yeah.
For those people out there who are probably sitting there going, well, Dan, I'm not a great storyteller.
Yeah.
And sometimes I experience great things. I just don't know how to tell it very well. Is it possible? Is it allowed to let someone else? Are you allowed to go find a good storyteller and allow them? Can you lease the license to a good story?
Leasing the That's why you're
Just
a
my
thinker.
comment.
You're a thinker. That sort of thing.
There you
That's
go.
brilliant, isn't that? So this is a double rule, a
There's a lot of-
double-edged rule.
Okay.
You can lease out your story. If you're a bad storyteller, it works for you too.
It gives all the power
God,
to the
that's
storyteller.
revolutionary. That
Great rule, number 1.
great rule. First rule off the rank.
For
You'll have one next week for Tim and Dan's the rule book.
Dun, 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 dun,
The
dun,
book
dun.
of rules. Yeah.
It's good.